I rise today as a proud co-author of AJR 17, asking and demanding our Congress to reform our immigration system. It's about time. And we must stop politicizing this issue, and we must stop politicizing and terrorizing our families across the state of California and this nation who continue to make positive contributions, not just to this great state, but to this great country. I rise today because in my district, we are home to thousands of immigrants that the federal government classified as essential, and who today continue to wake up very early to beat the heat, to pick the fruits and vegetables that you and I get the privilege of buying at our local grocery stores. But today, they live in fear. This issue to me is very personal. I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for the two brave farm workers, my parents, Jose and Maria Soria, who came to this country, yes, undocumented, as teenagers, driven by the dream of giving their children a better future. Like so many families in the Central Valley, they came to work hard, not to cause harm. And yet, decades later, our families are scared again. Scared to go to the store, scared to go to the doctor, to simply live their lives. I will tell you, and I've shared this story with others, I even carry my passport nowadays. You guys probably read the LA Times article that said, today, many of us are scared to be brown. Our family has already experienced deportation once when I was young. My father shared his story of being deported. It was painful and it was frightening. We thought those days were behind us. After all, as many of my colleagues have stated, President Ronald Reagan, yes, a Republican, enacted immigration reform in 1986, which granted my two immigrant parents amnesty, along with millions of hardworking immigrants in this country. That's what leadership looks like. We need that kind of courage again, and these deportations as well must stop. I've heard it from directly in my district, from agriculture producers, packing house operators, and other business owners across our valley. They are worried about the future because they know, just like we do, that immigrants are essential to our economy. Without them, the crops don't get harvested. Actually, they will rot. Businesses can't stay open, and entire communities will suffer. They too support comprehensive immigration reform. We need a Congress that will come together to create a real pathway to citizenship for immigrants who have contributed for years. And let's be clear, this broken system is hurting our state's economy. From the fields to the cities, those ICE agents don't belong in our schools. They don't belong in our churches. They don't belong in people's homes. They don't belong inside those businesses. If we don't act now, when will we act? I will keep fighting for immigration reform because it's about California's future and the future of the Central Valley, but it's also about the future of the United States of America. It depends on it. I rise today and ask all of you to vote in support of AJR 17.